We were discussing your second season, which began with a cringeworthy pregame speech.
Come on, Anna, don't do me like that.
Sorry.
Come on. No, I'm all right. It's part of the journey. You got to walk before you can run. You got to crawl before you can bowl.
So that was a crawl.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a crawl and a face plant. But I learned from it, and I also grew from it. Over the course of that year, I really figured out how to address the team and also how to do it my way.
You keep going back to that idea of your way or as myself, and I'm wondering if you could help me understand, what do you mean by that? Like, what kind of a leader are you?
A still evolving leader.
Okay. Well, then what kind of a leader were you back then as you started to find your way, let's say?
Yeah. Well, like I mentioned before, nobody expected much from us that season. But we pushed our way into the tournament, and it was my job to convince the team that we can make a run.
And how'd you do that?
That is a good question. Okay, so we went up against the number 4 seed in the first round.
Underdogs.
Oh, completely. But again, no one expected us to win. And we were the number 13 seed at that. But we kept it close all game. And every time it looked like they were going to take off, we made a run and we fought our way back in it.
You showed resiliency.
That's right. Come on. You know me. But that's then when I hit the shot.
The shot?
You don't know about the shot, Anna?
No.
It's probably one of the most famous moments in sports history.
Sorry. Oh. No.
You should really see your face. First off, I'm messing with you. It is not called the shot, but it was a pretty big shot, a tough one at that, might I add. And that shot sent us into overtime.
Okay, so that's a big deal, right? Yeah. Like, the euphoria must have been intense at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. But there's still a game that has to be won. And in that moment, you have to rally up the troops. And that is when a leader steps in.
You switch like a... We could have been superstars. Can't help it, now I'm reminiscing. Remember we would... Keep your distance, cousin. You switch like a... Trade hard with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my... When I'm outside, so them ran down. I knew...
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Time expires and we're going to overtime.
Y'all, bring it in. Hey, come on. What you got for us, Captain?
Hey, yo. People been down us all year. Coming into this game, nobody believed in us. Nobody wanted to give us a chance. Nobody gave any hope for us. Nobody felt bad for us. They didn't care about us. Look at those guys over there. A bunch of blue-chip recruits. You see that, right? You feel me, right? Looking like All-Americans, All-Stars, top 5 over there. And they play to win. But us, what we play for? What we play for? Each other. Each and every one of us. Each other. So when I'm taking the charge, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm setting a pick, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm fighting for a loose ball, you. That's what I'm doing it for. Because when you combine all that effort, all that passion, all that grit, that makes a great team. Which is us. Not a whole bunch of great players. So let's get this win. Together, as one. Like we always have. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
And North Carolina has possession.
Absolutely great game here in the first round. Not many had this 13th seed led by MP on the verge of an upset.
Here's Sharp. Booker covering. Down low. Drops in the layup for
2 points, Ruben
Big
Sharp.
Rimpey and his team, they were on the verge of not even making the tournament.
They were clearly the epitome and definition of a bubble team. I mean, but as you can see, they were a team nobody wanted to face in the first
3
round.
points,
Shots good by
Ken
Booker.
Booker.
I love it. Torres, no hesitation. If a teammate is open, he swings the ball right to him.
Booker covering. Pass to Richards.
Defensive foul, Malik Daniels. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for North Carolina, Travis Richards, taking 2
And
shots.
you can see the team respond to him. It would be a great upset if they can pull this off.
You know, in the first half, this was a back-and-forth game, but MP had to pull his team together and come back from a double-digit deficit in the second half.
And you wonder how much energy they had to spend just to stay alive.
Tar Heels foul. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Gonzaga, Ken Booker. 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but
2
he
minutes.
relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
To the paint. Sharp. 6 for 10 with
2
that
points,
shot going
Ruben
in.
Sharp.
That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And
Charging
there's the
foul
foul on
on
Torres.
Homer
That'll be his
Torres.
second foul of the game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
North Carolina in the lead. Covered by Crawford. Here's Richards. Uses the
2
glass to
points,
finish
Travis
the layup.
Richards.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now, here's Torres.
Well, if
Tar
you're
Heels
Torres, you gotta
foul.
be
Zach
smart. He
Beasley.
doesn't
That's his 3rd personal
Making you
foul.
overcommit
Second team
and be
foul.
over-aggressive
At the
on
line for your
So the
Bulldogs,
first one drops.
Homer
And that narrows
Torres,
the lead
taking
down to
2
just
shots.
3. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop for him.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
To the inside. Richards. A good
2
finish at
points,
the rack.
Travis
off the
Richards.
slick feed.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Now, here's Torres. He's guarded closely. Off target at the rim. Booker covering. And
Bulldogs
Booker gets the
foul,
whistle
Ken
that
Booker.
time.
That's his 5th
So he's
personal
picked up his
foul.
final
Second
foul,
team
and he'll have to sit
foul.
the rest of this one
Shooting
out.
for North Carolina, number 25, at the line for 2.
And that one misses. That's good, going 1 for 2 from the line. And that increases their lead to 6. And so here's Gonzaga.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Gonzaga calls timeout. Here's Hawkins. To the middle. Here's Crawford. So
Tar
he
Heels
gets the
foul,
whistle.
Travis
Contact on the
Richards.
way up.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team
I
foul.
like the fact that
At the line
defense
for
is
your
looking to
Bulldogs,
protect the rim
Spencer
at all costs.
Crawford,
Definitely
shooting
saved the
2.
layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he misses the second one as
Gonzaga
well.
foul,
So
Jamal
0 for 2 that
Jameson.
time. And
That's his
now
3rd
we've got the
personal
intentional
foul.
foul.
3rd team foul. Shooting for North Carolina, number 25, 2 shots.
And the free throw, no good. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
And the Bulldogs call time.
In for your Bulldogs, Murray Mayo, Brian Ramsey, Ricky Keith, Franklin Goodrich. Substitution for the Tar Heels.
And so here's Gonzaga. They trail by 7. Tipped away. Guarded by Goodrich. Misses in close.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
That's the end of the game.
We'll move on.
Gonzaga Bulldogs, 80.
I mean, there were several moments that had me wondering and questioning if this was it for them. But they fought hard, found a way to fight through, and got a huge overtime W.
And the star of this win has to be MP. The sophomore stepped up in a big way when things mattered most. And what a huge presence in overtime.
And that does it for opening round coverage. I'm Morris Hunt. For my partners, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I say so long. Thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you again for round number 2.
That team outperformed expectations for another 3 rounds before reality caught up to us.
Wow. I mean, what a finish.
I know.
The buzzer beater, the OT.
So crazy.
I need to watch this game for research.
For research. You sure? You sure just for research? I mean, it was just like Junior said, you know, my freshman year. I got to figure out who I was. I got to figure out what the team needed. And somehow, some way, bring those two things together.
That does not sound easy.
No, it was not easy at all. But that process was so satisfying, man. I mean, I had to find the best version of myself. And somehow, some way, use that to bring out the best version of the team.
Literally, leadership in a nutshell.
Well, in some respects, yeah. I mean, that's not exactly what I thought, too, but the next season, I definitely found out that it's a lot more than just that.
Like what in particular?
Hold on now. That's the question I got to answer next time.
Okay, wait. You can't make me wait, really?
Oh, I'm going to make you wait. But it sounds like you turned into a fan, though.
No, it's just professional curiosity.
Okay, well, your professional curiosity is going to have to chill a bit.
Okay, but not too long. Thanks so much, MP.
Anytime.
Do you love me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Phil. Take it, Danny.
Oh, no, Danny.
Your nutty pass is
I just grayed it out. Thanks, everybody.
That's how you lose 22-0. Danny with the grade out. That's pretty impressive. I think that's the first grade out we've had.
For 3v3s? And no fouls, which is my normal game.
Good job, No Sleep Uno. We will do quite a bit of practicing when 24 comes out, and we'll have our rematch, I promise. But great games, and I hope everyone did enjoy the 2K TV Tuesday events, double XP in the game, and hopefully we'll see some more of those in 24. Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV Tuesday MVPs are...
We should see Richard a load of three-point shooting tonight. Both these teams can really shoot it from deep. How do you feel about the NBA's three-point revolution?
I think it is a beautiful thing. I wish I would have shot more threes as a player. Maybe I would have got to 15,000 points. But let's focus on this league and the way the guys are playing right now. I truly believe that the game is going to continue to evolve in deeper threes.
Wow. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Harris, Butler out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now here's Butler. For 3, Harris. Rebound by Smith. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea, considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Buries it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Şengün. He had 15 points last outing. And that one's good by Porter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Houston foul.
How about Şengün?
Jabari Smith.
Out when he's out on the
First
court.
personal foul.
Sure does.
First team foul.
Work ethic. Plays quick inside.
At the line for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon. At the line for 2.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire. What he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
No good on the free throw. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Butler kicks to Harris. Passes it to Oladipo. 1 up, 1 down.
Victor
2 points for his
Oladipo.
first shot this game.
For 3.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right player.
Mm-hmm.
Now here is Harris, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Here's Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Rockets trail by 3. Now Porter, 11 points last game. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 4. And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
Heat ball.
Miami leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
Rockets ball.
It's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Oladipo against Green. To the paint. That's good from Porter on the assist by Green. Porter's got Green.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Here's Harris. Misses the layup.
I'm not sure what happened.
Miami foul. Harris. First personal foul.
And
First team foul.
making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Butler passes to Harris. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Harris. Well timed. And he goes straight to the bucket for the lead. Harris has got his second basket of the game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Heat. It's stolen by Harris. Finish off the break.
Lowry.
Great ball.
Assist from
And now let's
Harris.
take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And here's Green outside. That shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its
Harris.
composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Harris. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Another miss by Houston.
Here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 7-point differential. And the basket by Harris.
Just playing with poise and
Timeout charge to Houston.
continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And now, Greg, then we're into the middle of the season.
Substitution on the court.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Kevin Porter is out there with Gordon. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Dwayne
It's good
Dedmon.
by Dedmon.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Rockets trail by 13. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 41 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts.
Dwayne
Here we
Dedmon.
go. Coach's
First personal
challenge
foul.
right now.
First team
One
foul.
in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
At the line for Houston,
Difficult calls to make.
KPJ.
Personal fouls can
Taking
catch up. The action
2
is so
shots.
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call
does not
stands as it was made on the floor.
Miami calls
If a coach
timeout.
still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the
The
effort.
fans, make some noise if you wanna bring t-shirts.
This hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Let's give a warm, big shout welcome to your Clutch City, Texas.
Shooting two.
And that one misses. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
That'll be 8 seconds.
But no relation that I'm aware of. They're just porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harris drives in. That's in.
Harris.
That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Right side, Gordon. Over Oladipo. The Rockets again can't hit. The Heat leading by 14. Harris passes to Adebayo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Porter in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the
first personal foul. First team foul.
To a 3-point play right there.
Shooting for Miami.
Converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
2 shots.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And the second free throw, good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Butler finds Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in.
From KPJ.
So smooth. Porter against Harris. The kick out to Oladipo. From past the arc. The Rockets pull it in. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Rockets trail by 15. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Back to Porter. Low block shot. Dedmon with the block. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Harris. The kick outside to Butler. Fires for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Butler's got his first 3 points in the game.
To Houston.
That's Butler's answer to any defense that tries to take away his route.
Now a timeout called by Houston. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. Really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of the mark. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of the boat.
Both teams will make substitutions. Rockets trail by 20. got 12.
That's the end of the first half.
Miami.
With a score, your Rockets 39, the Heat 51.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Butler out there is Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Harris. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. Smith in the posts. Dedmon's there. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Harris.
A nice shot by Harris.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the shooting has really been there today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Harris. Smith with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too.
Harris. Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the cup either.
In for your Rockets.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Green gets to Sengun. And a wide open look for Porter. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
We need to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. He needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Porter against Harris. To the inside. That shot was good. He has made 8, focusing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Dedmon. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon. At the line for 1.
Defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
You talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork
Harris.
is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. So the ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Sengun with the bucket.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The kick out to Oladipo. And he banks in the layup.
Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Porter, no luck. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Butler on the wing, defended by Gordon. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Assisted
8 points for
Jimmy
Bam Adebayo.
from about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Dedmon defending. Here's Gordon. The feed now to Green. Kicks to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. It's Porter outside. They get it back. The Heat leading by 17. Here's Harris. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So
Kevin
one free
Porter
throw coming up.
Jr. First personal foul.
Defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run
At the line for the Heat,
has to be
Harris.
a great play on
Shooting 1.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Garuba's checked in, and it's Jayshawn Tate in for Jalen Green. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseveni's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. Max Strus is checked in for Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Lowry dishes to Harris. Inside, Yurtseven. A great one-two punch. Beautiful pass.
Assisted by Harris.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Feeds to Gordon. Here's Tate. And they get it back. Can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. The pass to Harris. Now here's Martin. From the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
3 points.
Harris has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
109 left to play here in the third. Now here's Lowry. Defense is right there.
Lowry.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And here's Gordon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garuba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
7. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your
checked in for the Bucks. And Miami with a change here too. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Yurtseven. Miami leading by 20. Lowry passes to Strus. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 27 seconds left in the third. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3
seconds. Rockets ball.
For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Smith kicks to Tate. Here's Christopher. He's got 12. Here's Smith, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
There.
Third team foul.
Doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
At the line
First trip to the
for
free throw line for him in
Houston.
this one.
Terrific, guys. I mean,
At
the
the line
percentage
for
right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Here's Lowry. For 3, Harris. And he got that one up in time.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Rockets 58, the Heat 76.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability.
Substitution on the court.
Gordon comes in for Tate. And it's Josh Christopher in for Kevin Porter. And then for Miami, Wayne Dedman comes in for Hero. And Harris subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Butler passes to Dedman. To the middle. Here's Harris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harris has got 26 points. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. And it's Christopher in a point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Şengün, no good. The Heat leading by 22. Butler passes to Harris for the 3. Kept alive. Adebayo kicks to Harris. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Down low, Christopher. Good.
Christopher.
Green to set it up.
From Green.
Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there.
Dwayne Dedman.
When
Assist goes to
sharing it,
Harris.
it makes the game so much more fun. Both as a
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside.
2 minutes.
He dishes it to Smith. Here's Christopher. Back to Smith for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He was money from deep in college. Looks like the confidence has stuck.
Oladipo, left side. Left side, Harris. 1:32 left in the fourth. And the shot goes in. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Passes it to Şengün.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for P.
He was just dropping bombs left and right.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
That's the end of the game with your score. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
I've messed up, made a mistake again, let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better
Good game last night. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Just like that.
I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K24. And remember, we'll be live on September 8th on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
Until then, as always, enjoy the game.
Time of year for a lot of teams, Smitty, deciding whether to go all in on the playoff chase or look ahead to next season.
I don't know, BA. For me, it's all about trying to make the playoffs and win a championship. Yes, you can still keep an eye on the future when you're trying to win.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Harris in at the point. The shot's good.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Back to Jones. Vassell outside. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Jones. Out to the wing. Outside Johnson. First quarter, just over a minute played.
You know, when Kelly is given the opportunity,
and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
For San Antonio,
even with the coach's
Keldon
Johnson.
Johnson.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Harris outside. Pass to Adebayo. And that one good.
Bam Adebayo. Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team wants.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
For three, Oladipo. Buries it for three. Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, BA. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Now here's Johnson. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Jones against Harris. Jones misses. And it's Miami's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Martin, the pass to Harris. And he drops it. In the layup off the glass. Harris has got 8.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Oladipo against Vassell. Fast break Miami. Moving it up. And Harris.
Throws it down. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on. This game, what a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Jones.
Foul.
Had a tough time getting
Kevin
anything
Vassell.
going against the Blazers.
First personal
Was
foul.
leaning a bit right there. His feet
Coming
may not
onto
have
the
been
floor
planted.
for your
Pretty obvious
Spurs,
call by the
Zach
officials.
Collins.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. And here's Harris outside. Rebound. By Roby. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Vassell finds Jones. Over Harris. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Harris. First personal foul. First team foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle
At the line
stats
for
the
your
Heat.
Spurs,
They're
Trey
turning defense
Jones.
into offense.
Taking deep.
The Heat with the lead. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Jakob Poeltl out there with Isaiah Roby. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. And the basket
San
is good.
Antonio
He got it to
5.
go, and he took the bump.
Jakob
So a free throw
Poeltl.
coming up. An
First
opportunity to
personal
three-point
foul.
play.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league.
At the line for
Coach
the
Greg
Heat,
Popovich sticks out.
Harris.
Just a
At
tremendous
the line
person.
for one.
I loved competing against this team.
The free throw drops for Harris. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his team would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop. A nice rebound. Trying to match
Jimmy
the other
Butler.
team's intensity right now.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Heat foul. Harris. Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Richardson. And a nice finish on the layup.
For two.
Richardson's got his second
From
basket on the night.
Keldon Johnson.
Comfortable attacking in the painted area. Josh Richardson is using his size to make it look easy.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He had 30 points, and his defense stood out as well, with a number of impressive steals on the night. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here at the broadcast.
Violation.
And whoever was
That's
matched up
a
against
jump
him
ball.
wasn't enjoying himself.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Back to Johnson. Inside. And there's Richards on the assist by Johnson. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Harris against Richardson. Harris passes to Adebayo. Fades. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Richardson. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Richardson's got 8.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Over and back.
Spurs ball.
The Heat making a change here.
In for the Heat.
Oladipo's checked in.
Victor Oladipo.
Now Vassell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The putback controls the rebound.
Isaiah Roby.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Harris on the wing. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. Oladipo finds Butler. Now Adebayo. Harris outside. Launches a 3. Again, the Heat misses. On offense, here's San Antonio. Good momentum. 8 straight points. And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games
Harris.
and late. You know, he's
Assisted
right
by
around 50% for his
Jimmy
career.
Butler.
He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Vassell outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Richardson for 3. He can't get it to go, and it's Miami the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Their last encounter in Miami.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into their bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like substitution on the court. You're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Here's Harris. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Second personal
Throughout
foul.
the evening, he's gotten to his spots.
At the line for the Heat.
Not adjusted.
Harris.
Edmonds checked in for
One
Bam
shot.
Adebayo. And Harris no good on that one. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys
Jimmy
are
Butler.
asked to run the offense. Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Jang. Can they get it? And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Lowry. He had 9 points in his last time out. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line.
Devin Vassell. Third personal foul. Third team
Confidence and
foul.
passion that Butler plays with.
Shooting
is
for
admirable.
Miami.
A natural
Jimmy
leader
Butler.
on and off the floor.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Strus.
Substitution on the
So it's
court.
Miami finishing the
That's
quarter
the end
with
of
an
the first
8-point
half
lead.
with the score.
And it's all due to their ability to
Spurs,
own the paint. They've
36.
been dominant down low.
The
Back
Heat,
to the game after this
44.
break.
Your Spurs Youth Dance Team. Your Spurs use
Thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. San Antonio trailing here. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo, Caleb Martin out there with Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Harris in at the point guard position. Hurdle finds Johnson. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Pass to Harris. Let's go with a three. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team.
At the line for San Antonio, Trey Jones,
Brian?
taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. The Heat with the lead. Harris outside. Down low, Martin. And the shot is good.
Martin.
Harris making the play.
Assist goes
Martin's
to
got his first points of the
Harris.
night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Outside Jones. On the wing, Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Over Oladipo. Vassell can't get it to go.
Can't fall. The play call, even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Bam Adebayo.
That's good.
The
Bam
assist.
is a pro at
Caleb
absorbing
Martin.
contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Ooh,
Victor
it's slammed in by
Oladipo.
Oladipo.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Butler, and he banks in the layup.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 7 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Butler's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Pirtle. Vassell outside. And here's Jones. Who poked away. Oh, stolen by Harris. Oh, there's the alley.
Victor
It's slammed in
Oladipo.
by Oladipo.
Credit them for making
San
the
Antonio
right halftime
timeout.
adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm. And they're knocking down everything.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Vassell. Over to the left wing. Here's Roby. He's guarded by Martin. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Pirtle. And it's good. Good time. Running down on the shot clock.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team. A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Back to Jones. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jones. Up top Vassell. Back to Jones. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Jones has got 6 in the quarter. You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
B.A., it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive. And on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
Harris goes in. Here's Martin. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Roby. From deep, Johnson. And again, San Antonio with a 3 ball.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Oladipo. Unloads. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Harris passes to Oladipo. Pass to Butler. Fades back. Yes, it's good.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 9. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running, attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Harris with the rebound. And for the Heat, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. And he lobs it up top.
Bam
Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Pass to Vassell. A minute 4 left to play in the third quarter. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
To the middle. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice work there by Adebayo. Harris. He sets a physical tone for this team.
San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Oladipo against Vassell. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Martin. First personal foul.
Devin Vassell
Second
has
team
turned into
foul.
a big-time talent. Someone
At
who
the
will be
line
a
for
force
your
in this league for
Spurs,
years to
Devin
come.
Vassell. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Bates Diop comes in for Roby. McDermott.
Substitution on the
San
court.
Antonio. Pirtle's
At the
checked in
line
for
for your
Collins.
Spurs,
Roby comes in for Bates
Isaiah
Diop.
Roby.
And Keldon Johnson
At the
subbed
line
in
for
for
Wood.
McDermott.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
For Miami, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Isaiah Roby out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Richardson in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Butler, and it's
Jimmy
Butler with
Butler.
the jam.
I'm sure Coach is loving what Jimmy Butler is doing, playing with real heart and getting his points.
Pass to Roby. It's hauled in by the Heat. Martin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has got 24.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Snatched away. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Roby. Here's Johnson. Right side, Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson inside, working on Adebayo.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Richardson against Butler. Pass to Harris. The bank shot, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Consistency from there.
Here's Richardson. It's down. His
Josh
7th make in 13 attempts today.
That's a beautiful move by Josh Richardson. And the defense, you got to be better than this. Can't allow a blow-by.
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Butler against Johnson. And here's Harris outside. Here's Adebayo. The basket drop.
Antonio
And he gets
foul.
fouled on the shot.
Keldon
One free throw
Johnson.
coming his way.
First personal
Going to have to
foul.
foul Bam a lot
14.
So no problem for Miami.
That's
as
the
they get
end of the
win.
game.
Boy, this crowd has to be shocked
Folks, we'd
by the
like to
way
thank
their
you for
team was
coming out and
dismantled.
supporting your
Shocked
team.
and
Please
surprised.
drive home
It doesn't
safely,
matter what the
and we hope
matchup
to see
is.
you again at
Never
the next
expect the
event.
road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game.
I've messed up, made a mistake again, let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I've messed up. Time to escape again. Let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? bury my face in my past. Warrior in a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. Now I don't mean to be like this. I've been doing some searching. Some searching. And what I found was, well, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I said I'm sorry. I wasn't there when you needed me. I never picked up your phone call. Never showed up when I said I would. I said I'm sorry. I wasn't there when you needed.
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's go.
Huddle up, gentlemen.
great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need to stay focused today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. Today, I want to focus on our shooting. We can definitely do better than we have been. Get over to your stations. It's going to be a lot of shooting drills today.
Keep it going.
Hey, right here.
You got it. Come on, man.
Watch the pick. We're good. Let's ball.
Again. One more.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Now we're rolling. Just like that.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to a special edition of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you're enjoying summer as much as we are. Between events and the new game, we have been so busy.
So busy. Recently, we were out there with you, the community, for our 2K TV Tuesday event. You were out there repping 2K TV gear, and it was a huge success.
First up, we...
Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's going to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players, all collectively put together, are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
Assist goes to Nikola Vucevic.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Oladipo. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Oladipo finding his range now.
This game for Chicago is a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside DeRozan. Levine up top, headed by Oladipo. Ball's knocked loose. Goes up, and Adebayo throws it down.
Love when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Ball against Harris. Ball with the bucket.
Lonzo
Ball's
Ball.
got his second bucket of the night.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Harris. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the basket by Harris.
And we're getting to that time of year, a lot of all-star debate. Some buzz around MP maybe getting a spot on the squad.
Well, I know a lot of people out there lobbying for him, Greg. His numbers speak for themselves. It'd be too bad to see him get passed over. Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Harris. Here's Ball. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
From Caleb Martin.
Very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by Miami. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine finds DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Over Adebayo. And it's DeRozan missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And slam dunk by Harris.
From Victor Oladipo.
Playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Ball. Passes to Williams. Here's Levine. Now the pass to Vucevic. And it's Ball in the corner. Rejected by Harris. And he's able to get it back. And they'll keep possession. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. They were frustrated to lose their first game against this team. He told me We have to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and scoring inside tonight. Kevin, it certainly is their strength. It makes sense to go that way. Back
DeMar DeRozan.
Thanks, David.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Harris kicks to Butler. Vucevic against Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Count it.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashing, but making smart ones.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. 9-point game. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Hits the jumper in space.
Zach LaVine.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed.
Timeout called for the Heat.
And the Heat call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next 2 minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some
substitution on the court.
if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Savini's checked in. For Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo.
And what makes Chicago tricky to
Max
defend,
Strus.
they just have such a balance.
First personal foul.
They can score in the paint from mid-range.
At the line for the Bulls,
from deep.
Derek Jones Jr.
What do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish
From
nerve
Kyle
doesn't
Lowry.
get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now, here's Caruso. Drills the
Alex
three-pointer.
Caruso.
And no matter
3
who
points.
it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Lowry. Shooting
Chicago
foul. As
foul.
the whistle blows,
Ayo
he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Dosunmu. First
Kyle
personal
Lowry
foul.
has an incredibly
First
sharp
team
mind
foul.
for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Now at the
Thinks
line,
the game just
Kyle
so well.
Lowry.
You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And probably a statue in his
from
honor as well.
Omer
Gives the
Yurtseven.
team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Vucevic after the Heat pick up 2. Over Yurtseven.
Nikola
Vucevic with the
Vucevic.
bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here is Harris. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. It's all in by the Bulls, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick.
At the end of the first quarter, the score. Your Miami Heat, 19.
The scoring
The
fast
Bulls,
and furious as we end the first
15.
quarter. Heat lead by 4.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Substitution on the court. Now at the
Edmonds checked in for
line,
Adebayo.
Gabe Vincent.
Caleb Martin comes in for Max Strus. Harris is checked in for Hero. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Chicago also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, Would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But
Heat
beyond
foul.
the weather, it's the culture there in Miami.
First
Certainly
personal
keeps
foul.
attracting top-tier free agents.
At the line for the Bulls, Derek Jones Jr.
There's more to come.
Martin is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Butler. Then there's Harris. And it's Vincent in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Harris, right side. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 15 points.
And obviously, his from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the Spurs was all business. He grabbed 24
Javonte
points.
Green.
He was a force on defense. Came up with a lot of steals. And there was nothing the defense could do. He simply couldn't be stopped out there. We'll see if he can come up with a similar effort tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his
Harris!
Going up
From
against a
Dwayne
team that no
Dedmon.
answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Caruso, the pass to Levine.
2 minutes.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Levine.
Chicago foul. Derek Jones Jr. First personal foul. Team is in the
that
penalty.
much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And the Heat with some changes. Yurtseven's checked in for Butler. And it's Oladipo in for Vincent. Now here's Harris. Guarded closely. Pass to Martin. Feeds it to Harris. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Jones kicks to Caruso. Thien passes to Green. The three. Levine's shot is off.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And the call
Miami
will be
foul.
against Harris.
Harris.
So that will
Second
be his
personal
second
foul.
foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go
At
to
the line for the
shoot two.
Bulls,
It's his first trip to the
Ayo
line.
Dosunmu.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to
Omer
was to get all-stars.
Yurtseven.
21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And Levine, here we go. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. No problem
Zach
knocking that one down.
Levine. Assisted
6 points for Zach
Ayo
Levine.
Dosunmu.
And the more experience Levine gets, the more his confidence builds, as evidence right there, shooting off the catch.
And the basket by Harris.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Levine can't hit. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. And here is Harris. Shoots over Dosunmu. Oh, and he just knocked
That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Miami Heat 50. The
Great way to
Bulls
end the quarter there.
37.
The team is pumped up.
And so it's Miami looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific... And there was a 2 much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Bulls trail by 13. DeRozan finds Ball. Back to DeRozan. Levine deciding where to go with it. Ball with a wide open look. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. It'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. And with that, I mean,
Zach LaVine
as a scorer,
second
and
personal
how
foul.
athletic he is.
First team foul.
What about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
DeRozan gets to Vucevic. Levine inside the 3-point line. They get it back. And he can't jam it through.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Here's Martin. And contact
Bulls
on the
foul.
shot, so he'll be
Patrick
shooting free throws.
Williams. Second
And
personal
you were a
foul.
pretty versatile player.
Second
Which
team
of your
foul.
skills was the most difficult to
Now at
master?
the line.
Well, I think going
Caleb
inside
Martin.
and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
The pass to DeRozan. Ball from long range. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he stays with it. Here's Harris. The fader. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight. Bulls trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Ball. All alone. That one goes.
Lonzo
Counted.
Ball.
Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the
Timeout.
night.
Call for the Heat.
After 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Timeout called the Heat.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players.
Substitutions for your Heat. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Vincent. Launches a 3, and the 3-ball is good. Vincent's got 7 points in the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give you.
And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Pass to Williams. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Oladipo finds Yurtseven. Over Green. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 4th rebound in this one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Dosunmu. 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Second team
This is his
foul.
second trip to the line in this
Shooting
one.
for Chicago.
And the Bulls making a
Ayo
change here.
Dosunmu.
Both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Harris with it. 23 points in the game. Oladipo for three. And the last shot before the buzzer.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
Miami Heat.
Your Miami Heat.
Points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous.
62.
And they are shooting lights out with fit. And as we head into the fourth, we'll...
Substitution on the court.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Tyler Hero comes in for Caleb Martin. And Harris subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And a wide open look for Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game. And it's in Atlanta. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Harris. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Duncan Robinson.
This team's
first personal foul.
Levine has enough strength to
shooting for Chicago.
Through the contact.
And the Bulls making a change here. Green's checked in. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft
Chicago
in
foul.
particular looks very
DeMar
strong.
DeRozan.
Absolutely.
Second
Anytime
personal
you
foul.
got just a couple potential stars,
Now at the line.
but from the looks of it,
If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fight back. They're not happy with the criticism.
Defensive foul.
It's a risk you take,
Patrick
but
Williams.
if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Butler against DeRozan. Over Butler. And again, Chicago, no good. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13. So just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And it's Martin missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Bulls ball. Substitution on the court.
Up here for the Bulls. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the call will be against
Third
Harris.
personal foul.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Shooting for Chicago. Goran Dragic.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
There's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up. That's the game. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in. That outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Martin finds Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Butler. To get open is Adebayo. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside Dragic. Ball against Harris. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
That is just
Heat
a
ball.
deflating error.
Substitution on the
Yeah, he
court.
knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never
Heat
changed
foul.
the approach.
Jovic.
They just kept
First
after it
personal
and
foul.
showed they were clearly the better team in
At
just
the line
about
for the
every
Bulls,
single category.
Goran
So the hard work and effort paying
2.
off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for P.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Derek Jones Jr.
finishing it off.
Assist from
And a solid
Kobe
playmaker.
White.
White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Harris.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And stolen by Harris. And the call
Bulls foul.
on the shot that sends in
Goran Dragic. First personal foul. Now at the line, Harris.
And he knocks down the first one. And Harris drops them both. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And the call will be against Harris. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for two.
At the line for the Bulls,
That was the last
Goran
thing they needed.
Dragic.
Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Dragic, such a valuable player as a combo guard who is a veteran in this league. Unpredictable, pushes the pace, and does not lack for confidence.
Here's Harris. Lays it up and makes it in. Harris has got 33.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Dragic kicks to White. And somebody takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been
your Miami Heat, 115. The Bulls, 87. Thanks, fans, for coming out and rooting for your team. We ask that you please get home safely, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
I've messed up, made a mistake again, let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I've messed up. Time to escape again. Let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend. Do you know how I